No, that's not it.
What else could we be forgetting?
Kevin! In the lee of a picturesque ridge lies a small, unpretentious winery, one that pampers its fruit like its own babies. Hi, I'm Moira Rose, and if you love fruit wine as much as I do, then you'll appreciate the craftsmanship and quality of a local vintner who brings the muskmelon goodness to his oak Chardonnay and the dazzling peach Apple to his Riesling Rioja. Come taste the difference good fruit can make in your wine. You'll remember the experience, and you'll remember the name, Herb Ervlinger, Bert Herngreif, Irv Herblinger, Bing Livehanger. What number are we on?
Oh my God, is this not your mother's recipe?
Yes, and now I'm passing it on to you. So try to keep up. Oh, next step is to fold in the cheese.
What does that mean? What does fold in the cheese mean?
You fold it in.
Okay, I don't know how to fold broken cheese like that.
And I don't know how to be any clearer. You take that thing that's in your hand, and you...
If you say fold in one more time...
It says fold it in!
This is your recipe! You fold in the cheese then.
Don't you dare.
You fold it in.
David!
It's cute, Julia.
Daylight come and me want go home.
Oh, so, are you?
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me want go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me want go home.
What the? God, are you all right? What? Whoa, hey, look out.
Honey.
What did I trip on?
Honey.
Somebody put something down here so I would trip. Why did you fall? Okay, yeah, fine. Okay, it's just my knee. It's just my knee. No, it's just my knee. I'm fine. Hey, look out.
Take a little walk.
I'm gonna step on your dog.
Oh no,
Here you go.
your knee is all messed up. We need to.
Put those new skills to use.
Thank you.
I want everyone to write down everything about your partner that drives you crazy.
Really?
The drawers are open, dig in.
Sounds a little marriage-endy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know what? Forget it. I'm sorry. I got nothing to complain about. Me lucky.
Phil, never apologize for your feelings.
I thought we're not supposed to say never.
Good catch, Jay. Thank you. As the kids say, it's going to get real up in here. But trust me, after that, once I've guided you through the extremely specific steps in deciding what goes back in the drawer and what gets thrown out, you will be the best version of yourselves. It always works.
Don't say always.
Thank you. Let's get ready. Nothing is off limits. These are your private thoughts, and you are entitled to them. Excuse me.
This seems a little childish.
Really? Because you're the one who can't stop playing with his pogo stick.
You know what? Maybe you'd be happier if you played with my pogo stick once in a while.
God.
When I have to nag you, it makes me feel like I am your mother, which could be why it's been a month since we played with each other's pogo sticks.
Oh my God!
I'm so sorry. I have to go.
No, no, no! You have to help us put this back together.
It's a family emergency.
Trust me, it cannot be as bad as this one.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I have to go pick up my son because my idiot ex-husband loaned his car to his latest Tinder whore.
We paid good money for this.
No, it was only $84.
That's great. You know what? I deserve it. This is what you get for dumbing down 30 years of research for a trite analogy of a junk drawer. Just because my editor told me it would get me on the Ellen Show.
You were on Ellen?
Oh, yeah. I danced my way into America's heart. And that's why I'm stuck here on a Sunday afternoon for $80.
Wait.
Catherine O'Hara, Schitt's Creek.
I already know, I appreciate that I'm so fortunate to be back in my hometown, working on a great show with wildly talented, fun-loving people on all sides of the camera who make every day of shooting the shits a joyful thing. I must thank Eugene and Dan, the lovely Levy men, who, with style and substance and a big fat crush on the sweet silliness of human beings, have given all of us on the show a really fun world in which to work. I want to thank my husband and my sons for holding down the fort while Mommy dug her career once in a while. I want to thank my beautiful 6 brothers and sisters who taught me, if you want to get a word in, you better be funny. And my dear mom and dad, God bless them, who always loved a good laugh and a good cry. My dad would cry when Chrissy learned something on Three's Company. So I'd like to think that he's crying happy tears right now. God bless you. Thank you.
If I represent, yo.
I was gonna write you an email, but I'm a little drunk and spelling is a sober person's game. So I feel I owe you a splanation. I'm sorry. A splanation.
Welcome back, our fellow believers, hellions, agents, followers, all you wonderful people out there. I am X7, your host of GD Splanations. With me, as always, is the lovely Lilith Draco.
Hi, welcome back. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave us a comment. It's going to be a little more sad episode, a little more calm episode.
Yes, it's
today.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking about the late Catherine O'Hara because she just passed away 2 days ago. Geez, 2 days. And we both love her. Before we get, and we're going to pour one out for her. So what do you have there tonight to pour out for Catherine?
Tonight I have a Uinta Brewing Company Trop Nosh IPA. It's an 8.0 from Uinta. It's local. It really was not a good selection. I know I say that every time, but man, it's never a good selection. So,
When we were in, speaking of Vernal, when we were there, I think Uinta's around there or something. I mean, there is the Uinta Therium from the area.
Salt Lake.
Okay, so
it's a different one. I think you mentioned that last time I had a Uinta.
Yeah, I think so, because Uinta Therium. It's one of the few prehistoric mammals I know off the top of my head. So.
And other prehistoric animals.
Very good.
What are you drinking?
I have got it out of my personalized cozy, which is full of cat juice. This is a Fremont Dark Star, which is an imperial oatmeal stout, and it is a little more bitter than I remember. It's an 8% though, so
nice.
Yes, that'll be it, and it's got a cool dragon on it. It's a good, mid-range stout, and it's an imperial.
Yes.
But oatmeal kind of dilutes that a little bit. So there's that. Anyway.
All right, shall we toast to the late Catherine O'Hara?
Catherine, thank you for the memories, the laughs, just everything. Slancheva.
Skull, and may hell bring you safely.
All right. So,
Hell the goddess. I just want to clarify that I don't think she's going to hell. She's going to Helheim.
we're going to have to talk about her at some point.
Yes.
Catherine, so do we want to go? What do we want? We didn't decide how we were going to do this.
So I can just talk about her early beginnings, like I usually do with the
Yes.
actor.
Excellent.
So she was born. Hold on. No, you quit digging the couch. She was born March 4th, 1954, in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And then she died January 30th in Los Angeles in her home. Her nickname was Kath. She was 5'4.5", because that half matters when you're short.
Well, 5'11" and 3/4 actually matters too.
Yes.
Or 5 and 3/4 can also matter.
So she was a Canadian actress and comedian. She was one of the original cast members on the Canadian television sketch comedy show SCTV, which was in 1976. On the series, she impersonated Lucille Ball, Tammy Faye Baker, Glinda Radner, Katharine Hepburn, and Brooke Shields.
All 6 feet of Brooke Shields.
Yes. And Catherine did stay with the show, the full running, which went from 1976 to 1984. So that was a good run.
Yes. It was a launching pad for many comedians.
Yes.
And actors. Well, mostly, Dan Aykroyd came from there. Many others.
Yes.
Those 2 guys that we won't mention from Canada.
Just the skit. It's just the skit.
Well, yes, because he was Lewis.
Her spouse was Bo Welch, who passed away. Oh no, he didn't pass away. So they were married April of 1992, and were still married when they passed away, or when she passed away, and they have 2 children, Matthew Welsh and Luke Welsh.
Nice biblical names.
She revealed that Macaulay Culkin, the child actor from Home Alone that acted with her, he actually calls her mom still.
Would not surprise me, that poor kid. I mean, he had an upbringing.
She gave a tearful farewell at the funeral for John Candy, so they were friends.
Yeah.
She had a congenital condition called situs inversus, which the organs in the chest and abdomen are arranged in a perfect mirror image reversal of normal positioning. So everything was reversed. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's like being from a mirror universe.
Her acting mentor was comedian Gilda Radner. I feel like we've mentioned her before.
Yeah, when we talked about her husband, Willy Wonka.
Gene Wilder?
Yes.
I remembered.
Glad
Took
you
me a
did.
minute.
I could see his face. Count Frederick Frankenstein.
She shares a 40-year acquaintanceship with Eugene Levy. And they appeared in several different shows and movies together. And I enjoy Eugene Levy a great deal as well.
The SCTV, yes, he's amazing. That's just no question about that too. Just
She is a naturalized U.S. citizen, and she is one of 7 children.
because they didn't have cable TV in Canada.
She learned to play the auto harp in her role in A Mighty Wind, which is one that I watched early on. Loved it.
I'm just looking at her incredible filmography is just.
Oh, I know.
And television, music videos. I discovered her from SCTV, but a little later on, in the early '80s, and then just followed because I thought she was funny, which made her very attractive, and but I didn't realize that the things. I mean, I knew she was in Beetlejuice.
Yes.
She did voice acting, like in Rock
Yes, she did.
And she was Sally in The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes.
And she could sing, so she could do both.
Right.
She was in Dick Tracy, which I've seen once. And
I think I've seen that once. I mean, I know I've seen it once, but I think I've only seen it once.
Yeah, me too. She was in Home Alone, which I've only seen once.
And it was either that or Beetlejuice, whichever one came first. That's when I was first introduced.
Beetlejuice.
So that's when I was first introduced. Then again, Home Alone. And then I started seeing, A Mighty Wind and Best in Show. Best in Show is fantastic. So funny.
I'd like to see. We should watch that because that would be fun. I haven't seen that since I watched it in the theater.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too. And then I hadn't seen her or really known what she's had done acting-wise for quite a while until I saw an advertisement for a show, and it was already 3 seasons out when I started watching it. But again, it was her and Eugene Levy, and so I knew I had to watch it, and that is Schitt's Creek. And so I started watching it right before the 4th season came out. So once it came out, I just went right into it. But then I had to wait for 5 and 6. But it is a fantastic show. She is such a quirky, crazy lady. I love Moira Rose.
And that ran. She was a consulting producer for seasons 2 to 6. So she also wrote scripts. I mean, and she could sing. She had a fine voice. She just did so much. I mean, she was what they used to say a Renaissance man, someone who could do a lot of different artistic stuff. But she fits that Renaissance person, if you will. So I mean, you just thought she's one of those people you thought was going to be around doing stuff. I mean, and she's so young, and I know as of this recording, they have not discussed what actually caused her death.
No.
Which is their business and none of ours.
It's true.
And
even though we all want to know, in the end, it really is none of our business.
So, I mean, she doesn't sound like she was suffering from anything, so it was probably sudden. And I'm sure that the family would want to know, but that's definitely their business and not ours. So, geez. Electric Energy with Boy George.
What was that?
She was in some video called Electric Energy with Ariana DeBose, Boy George, and Nile Rodgers, and her role was herself. I don't know if she was singing or not. She did voiceover work for one of my favorite cartoons from the 80s, which was from Hanna-Barbera, the Completely Mental Misadventures of Ed Grimley, was played by Martin Short, and several other. Count Floyd was on there, and that's Eugene Levy, I believe. No, wait, we get them confused. But he was a live action segment on there.
Yeah.
So, it featured a bunch of them, and she was the Ed's crush, Miss. What was her name? Miss Malone. Oh, Miss Malone, you're incredibly decent, I must say. I do like it, Martin Short quite a bit.
Yes, I like Martin Short.
But just so many voices, and it's just hard to believe when something like that happens.
She was in 4 episodes of 6 Feet Under. That's one that I watched, about a family of morticians.
Right. I had a roommate that watched that, and I don't know what I was doing then, but Well, that was 1988, and then she hosted Saturday Night Live.
Ah,
Episode
Look at
Matthew Broderick, the Sugar Cube. Oh, so she wasn't her. She didn't host it. She was herself. She hosted later on after Schitt's Creek. Well,
she was in an episode of Modern Family, and that is one of my very, very favorite shows. It's one like Friends and Big Bang Theory where I've watched it over and over. And the episode that she's in, she's like a counselor, a therapist. You need to empty your junk drawers. And so everybody opens up in the family their junk drawers, and everybody regrets it. But it is, I love the character. That is one of my favorite episodes.
if they don't let her blow, how can she grow?
Yes.
I'm just looking. There's so much. And I've seen stuff, and again, voice acting, and just she was on 30 Rock, and
Yep.
Skylanders Academy. One of my friends was an animator for that, not the cartoon, but the game. Just the Magic School Bus rides again.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't see The Last of Us, but I know a lot of people really like that. She was in that for 3 episodes.
Yeah, I mean, what else was? Whose Line Is It Anyway? Which is just because she improv'd the best of them, and she directed an episode of the '97 Outer Limits. The second run of that. She's on Married with Children as a female dog voice. I have a feeling I know what episode that was. But,
So the last show she was in, she did 10 episodes. It was The Studio. She played Patty Lee.
yeah.
But there is something upcoming that's in pre-production, and she's voicing Miss Fern, and it's the Shadow King. So we'll see what that is.
Yeah, I don't. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
The only Shadow King I know is from the X-Men, so it's probably not him.
No, probably not.
He was involved with Storm when she was 3 years old. But it's just I don't get a lot of we have people passing away because I spit everywhere.
Yeah.
And I think with comedians especially, but anyone in the arts wants you to remember them for what they brought to the table.
Right.
The humor, the stories, and the laughter, as opposed to they wouldn't want you to be sad. I don't think anyone who's passing wants you to be sad. They know you're gonna be.
Right.
But that's because you'll miss that, or it's the same thing with pets, right? But you'll just miss them. But we should remember we have all this stuff that all the shows, and I don't know if she doesn't ever say if she wrote any books, but I would hope she did. But
I'm not
she
sure.
was in Where the Wild Things Are. I know somebody that loved that movie.
Oh. The Bell End?
Yes. And I liked it, but I'm just like...
Yeah.
Anyway, so have we got anything else to add? I think that...
No, I just, she never really had any, bad publicity, nothing negative ever really said about it. She just seemed to be a nice person, just super funny, great at acting. And I'll have to rewatch Schitt's Creek for the 100th time in remembrance of her because, again, I love Moira Rose.
Yes.
I love all the characters on there, but it's great.
And I'll just have to watch it at some point.
Yes. It'll be better if you watch it with me.
Always. Everything's better with Lilith.
Yes.
All right. Well, once again,
yes.
Catherine, to Kath.
Skull.
All right. Well, our fellow Hellions and agents, I'm going to wrap this up. This bear in mind that you never know when someone's not going to be there. So
Yep.
appreciate everything. And having said all that, or be that as it may, take your pick. I seem to have trademarked both of those statements.
Yep.
I am X7. With me, as always, is the most wonderful
Lila Draco.
And we'll be seeing you.
Bye. See you in the next one.
I got beer.
I got bottled breast milk.
Why don't we start with the beer?
Okay.
So you like the beer?
I do. Although it's actually a lager.
Huh. What's the difference between beer and lager?
I don't know. We could look it up.